exciting. It kind of feels like a Pokemon, right? A game of Pokemon where you've got fire beats water and water beats rock, and we'll get to see. I said that backwards, unfortunately.
Some of these teams are probably hoping that you don't have the hard counters here available, and I don't think they really are. The only thing that is missing again for me is that Branded is playing a Phoenix instead of the Jet. We'll see what Roka does over up until short. First contact found, Conti for 1.
Not bad. Close position out towards grass. Roka there to trade it back, but Conti gonna steal another one away. So 2 for 1 early in this one, and Conti walks away low HP, so very close to a 3v3. But with that Sage, Resonate gonna heal up as EG get that spike planted.
Pretty simple so far. 3-man post plant. Walking right up is going to be, I believe that's Foe as well, playing over towards Hell, so potential for a crossfire. Once Conti's opens up the storm, let's see how Resonate works to 4v3. Still plenty of util, I think, as well.
And shock darts for some chip damage. Everybody just about chipped away at there on the side of Resonate, but it doesn't matter. Conti gonna hop back on. Nice little 3K for the Jet. Goes for some more, but the right click's just a bit too strong. As we wait and see what Branton can get done. Temperature's been spotted out, as is Branton now taken down, and with the frenzy in hand, needs to clutch it out. Unfortunately, the player advantage, the spike halfway in the round to Resonate.
Yeah, I mean, that's a decent amount of kills for both teams as well, especially if you look over towards Conti. What, 3 kills plus 1 death? That's Vortexing an ultimate. I know Blaze Storm to get nerfed there, but 4 out of 7 is a decent amount of uptick already. Yeah. Actually, Temperature's on 5 out of 8. So, I mean, well, that's yeah, 3 kills, 1 death, and a plant. We're already getting pretty close to some ultimates, only like round 2.
And that is something that you love to see in these eco rounds, right? Whether it be the pistol or the anti-eco, you want to try and slap a bunch of these kills on your impact ultimates. That way, when you go into your bonus, you know, things are a bit stronger. You have those blades online. It's not just the Spectre that you're worried about. So we'll see who nets these kills. Is it's the defensive side of things? We're going to have the better buy, and I believe basically classics across the board for Evil Geniuses as they net another ult orb.
It's already popped out all the util. We'll get a kill for it, so it's a nice pickup. Drone's still available, though, so not every single bit of util gone for the Sova, and it's just going to be EG poking and prodding here. Roka might lurk over a little bit longer, try and buy a little bit of pressure. Mid's completely open. You can see that Resonator is starting to maybe even start walk through, which means it's got to be A. Kingston is going to be first up. As soon as this wall breaks, he's going to know what's up, and you see it now. Resonator walking through mid.
Kingston actually able to find one. Foe peeking just a bit too far out up on the barrier orb as Roka looks for something mid. Not going to get anything just yet. They are all stacked up, and at this point, the name of the game for Evil Geniuses as well, just to get flanked by Conti. Looking for another multi-kill. Finds one. Azinski able to pick up that lurking Reyna. Now Kingston to run down Branton. A flawless round for Resonate as they win the anti-eco.
Yeah, I mean, that just comes down to the mid play right there. You see Conti and Insky. They had the smokes up. They started walking through full confidence. They dodged the timing of Roka, most importantly. So Roka actually does go back to mid as well, but he doesn't see the rotations. And then it just comes down to a huge timing play from Conti. He's 5 out of 7 now. Flawless as well for Resonate. So economy's looking good. No repurchase here. Repurchases found. I don't even think they really lost armor from the previous round as well. So at this point, the only thing that would have been good for Resonate is to have a Blade Storm. But I don't even know that they really need it. If it was old Jet Blade Storm, just get an orb and it's done. 5 out of 7 feels a little bit worse, and that's just the impact of the nerf.
And a much slower start here for Evil Geniuses. Spike down, looking for something. Foe's able to find it, but 16 health and a Sageless comp means that's exactly where that Astra stands. But a kill their way, no less than a big round to pick up.
Just means Foe is probably going to have to play back now. Just go for smokes, drops down some stars. Play for the util. Contact maybe being found over towards B main as well. Conti tagged and dead. So that's 2 plays now for Resonate, and this defense is looking pretty open right now. EG find a bit of a freebie whichever side they go. Depends on how quickly they get in there, because Resonate's read is to stack over towards B, and they've read that correctly. They've pretty much all arrived.
Yeah, really solid read at that as everybody from Evil Geniuses here on this side as the Ares looks to go to work. Potter able to sneak away. Unfortunately for the rest of the squad, you can't say the same, but now it's all up to the Killjoy. The only one who didn't want to play out towards B is both teammates have fallen. Zabota goes to work in a 1v3. Branted, maybe the first to contact. Not going to be spotted out. Jumping around the corner, though. And, oh, Temperature's there in main. Waiting as EG pick up a very important round in their rifle.
I mean, that's actually not bad in terms of damage done. You see the rifles coming on through, but you get 2 kills. Credit goes to Leak for the huge, recon dart play there as well. So Now we start to walk into number 4, where Conti, after quite a few saves, has Operator up now. Bit of a glass cannon, no full armor there. And one off the Blaze Storm as well, should that be required. So this is going to be a massive round, and with the rebuys coming through for EG, especially with like more expensive utility, being that you buy back the rifles, which are the same price as they used to be, the utils more expensive, she might be hurting a little bit there, but they do have ultimates. It's a lot of damage on Conti.
Hey, yeah, and I kind of lean back on the Sage. That play's possible because the heal is available, but it still does not feel good. Not gonna find anything there with the Operator, but also most importantly, right, is it wasn't given up, the information that there is an Operator online.
No, and you actually have to appreciate the patience being shown there as well, because somebody could have walked through from EG. That would have been a freebie for Conti. Now let's see if a freebie will be found for the side of EG. Double ultimates being popped in, and straight away getting full site control and a kill.
Yeah, and the ultimates come online. Hunter's Fury for one. Branted able to find another with that run it back, and I don't believe taking any damage, just running out of time there. So eventually we'll have to back off, as it's 2 kills again for Evil Geniuses to kick off the round as that spike goes down. Another 3v5 retake. Shock Darts will be headed up towards heaven to try and push Leak away, and this might be a round where we see a Resonate save.
Conti's saving for sure. If no one else is, I don't know if they will still go for it with 1 or 2 players. It'll be like a 1 or 2v5 at this stage. Resonate thinking, yeah, let's just take the guns away. We might be able to recover the Odin as well, which they will. So that's the hands of the Leak. So they got 2 really expensive guns, and the one that you can afford to give away, you don't know that you really want to anyway. And no hunting from EG. They'll give it to Resonate. So both teams will handshake that one, and round goes over to EG for a 2-2.
And I want to take a peek at my stats. I feel like Ascent was... Okay, so Ascent last time, I believe, went the way of Resonate, but it was when they were playing the Brimstone. So we're kind of getting a peek here at if that one agent change in the composition, being that Astra coming in for foe, if that is going to be enough to kind of turn this map on its head and lean the way of Evil Geniuses. As we take a peek, we see the weaponry bought up. They're trying to get something around, and it's going to be a Judge and an Ares force from Kingston and Inski, just because they've got the Odin, the Phantom, and the Operator from that last round. But another big one here for Resonate, because their economy looking fairly shaky, Avril. Oh, and it's getting a whole lot worse.
Yeah, Conti could have been stuck there as well. So, I mean, even lucky to have the rest of EG walk away from that situation. Just bring the conversation back to what you were talking about as well. Yeah, I think the Astra over the Brim should be a huge improvement for the composition as well. And funny fact is that EG, despite losing in the previous matchup, actually picked this map first against Resonate. So, after the opening damage has been traded, we talk about the fact that Conti took a bunch of damage, but the Sage is on the team, so he's pretty much back to full HP. Not quite, but he's healed.
Yeah, and it's Bogdan's Law or something of the sort, I think, is where I'm headed with this one. But the lower HP with the Operator in your hands, it doesn't feel that bad, right? You're not really looking to take the gunfights per se. You're looking to just shoot somebody in the body and find that frag. So any amount of health more than what Conti had obviously makes him feel a bit more comfortable. Roka gathered a lot of space here out towards mid. The rest of the team, though, trying to take B as Foe finds the first. The op shot's going to go wide. Jump around the corner. Kingston's able to get one with the Judge, but the site has since been opened up, and the 3 remaining here from Resonate. Now in a 3v3 actually look a whole lot more doable.
Yeah, especially with the gun upgrade as well. I mean, Kingston the whole time, just waiting in the smoke, waiting for Roka. I don't even know if he realized Roka was there, but straight away he must have, because he jumps out, gets a 2-tap on the Judge, has the weapon now. Time is ticking away very quickly, so if they want to go for the retake, they got to get in very fast, and it even forces the extra ultimate. So no matter what happens here for Resonate, they force a lot of util out.
And the Cosmic Divide, I mean, it's really, I mean, you have to push right through it. It's exactly what they do, but into their graves they will go. Evil Geniuses now 3 in a row off the back end of that round, and well, economically, Resonate, you know, they're gonna need a loan here for this round.
Yeah, this will be a save for sure, but I think they knew the situation they were going into. The only issue I had with how they played that post plan is it's just so long for them to go for the retake despite having the guns. And that's Inski and Kingston both picking up upgrades, but it just took them a while to get in. But I'll even say the bone I throw them is the fact that, again, they force the extra ultimate out with the Cosmic Divide being deployed by Foe, and then getting an extra kill on top of that one. So having minimal surviving members from EG, it's good economical damage.
I don't know if Temperature knows that that dart is going all the way into Wine, but I think that dart was one of the reasons that Kingston was able to find a kill on top of the wall because it didn't sniff him out. Well,
Look at the rotates.
no dart needed there as Roka finds the first.
Where's the Resonator coming over as well? Blaze being popped here. This is potentially very damaging round. Resonator have already got a lot of kills. They have lost the Blaze, but look at the Sheriffs.
This is, I mean, that's exactly what you said. Damage was the name of the game there in an eco round. They had 4 Sheriffs and a Hunter's Fury, and they managed to take down 3 of Evil Geniuses and are looking for some more. It doesn't look like NSG was able to find a weapon, unfortunately, rotating back to that defender-sided spawn. A 1v2 situation should swing the way of Evil Geniuses, but a lot of damage done here for Resonate. It feels like a W in that book.
Yeah, even if Insky just dies near how right now it's fine. He doesn't need to use his ultimate. He can go looking for a weapon and save if he wants to, but further damage is fine. I mean, they went for a save here anyway. And it just cost them a Blaze Storm and a few Sheriffs. This is a huge uptick for Resonate. It will be EG most likely taking the 4 and 2, but Resonate's economy will be bouncing back in a big way. Let's see if Insky can get another frag here, because even just one more. No, got all that one pretty easy. Yeah, nothing's going to get past her.
That was the dark cover just narrowly missing out on getting Insky through the sight lines there of the turret. But yeah, they're going to be back on weapons, so no harm, no foul. They're able to chip away at a lot of the economy, right? You see Temperature, I guess the Potter was also up there as the only ones alive, and they're sitting pretty. They're going to be maxed out next round. So to be able to kind of damage that eco for the rest of the squad means Evil Geniuses, won't be able to buy if you're able to string a few wins together. And off the back end of that, 4 ults still available, so this one still anybody's round.
You can see there as well, I think there might have been, I didn't quite get the full tally on the money, but I think Conti might have just had enough to purchase an operator if he really wanted to. It would have been full glass cannon, maybe minimal util, possibly the same as somebody drops for him, but the decision will be made that it just won't happen. Lockdown deployed. Hunter's Fury is available on the other side, but it is so far away. I mean, look at where Leak has to come from. He's going to pop it late, but they should be able to destroy the lockdown.
Yep, they do get it destroyed, but everybody has been forced off, so there's no threat of the detains. They push on to the side. Evil Genius is going to assume this one basically for free here as a counter lockdown actually comes on through. A 5v5 retake to ensue, and I mean, this again could just go either way. Kingston finds first, make it a second as Brandon will fall. Roka needs to dismiss away, get out of dodge, but the fire doesn't stop. Insky gonna swing around, find the frags, and now in a 2v4 situation. Once more, it's Potter, it's Temperature. Now it's only Potter to try and secure this one, but that spike just being stuck. What an explosive round, Avril.
Potter nearly got a 3-piece there as well. I mean, if that was a spray transfer, I could see Potter maybe clutching. What a heads-up play for Kingston. I really got to give it up for Kingston in that particular round, where Kingston was expecting the possibility that EG might push the counter lockdown from the defense. So this wall comes on up, and surely enough, EG pushed through 2 plays feed directly in. I think it was Foe and Branton, and Kingston completely denies them. So you get this lockdown play, you get a couple of frags, and on top of that, Resonate start pouring into the retake for A. Pretty simple from there. 3 and 4 now. Recovered quite a decent amount of money in the bank. Still have an ultimate to play with.
Dueling drones and quite a bit of information. You spot out the Phoenix. You also saw the Lear earlier in the round as Roka looks to go aggressive and not going to find the shots. Kingston having themselves a game here. Hunter's Fury to try and answer back that kill, but not going to be anything. Instead, it's Leak to come out on top. Will finally be traded, but 2 for 1. Very favorable for Resonate.
Yeah, but I mean, that's Branton having to give away his life just so that the possibility of getting that last shot onto the Hunter's Fury was available, but the intended target was Kingston, and Kingston will be to dodge it out. Self-heal as well means 4 versus. Now the res did get spent in the previous round, by the way, and a couple of kills coming through mid. Both players locking it down, and Spike's completely free. Temperature can't do too much more in this round, and 4.4k in the bank means Temperature doesn't need to go for a save, but you gotta say this round is completely unwinnable.
Yeah, this is, I will say Temperature, typically, one of those show-off players or one of the ones that will show up in situations like this. It is obviously a whole lot harder needing to go hunting. Ooh, as they all look to line up, Conti's able to find their second on the round to tie things up 4-4. And things are getting interesting here, Avril.
Yeah, I don't know if Resonate were thinking that maybe Temperature was going to go for a save there, but they just run it down 4-man in towards mid. That could have gone. The one way that could have gone wrong is if they actually line up like I said, and Temperature just got a spray down. Even if he gets like 2 kills there, that's pretty huge. Hasn't been a savior for EG. EG have been able to bank up quite a decent amount. Now Roka is on the bottom so far. He's got 150 in the bank. Hasn't really done too much in the fragment department yet, so you need to see a little bit more out of that, out of the Reyna. This will be probably the last run that EG can afford to really lose. In fact, after this, they might have to go for a save finally. Oh! Flash play.
Yeah, the paranoia, beautiful there to allow Conti to find not only one frag, but another one off the back end. So the element of surprise really paying off here. And this is, I mean, it's quite honestly flipped on its head. We're seeing EG picking up 2 kills nice and early in the rounds. Now it's Resonate to do that. And well, the 3 remaining for Evil Geniuses are split completely across the map.
I think Resonate have been trying to make early round plays for most of the rounds so far. A lot of them have gone poorly. Usually when Conti's actually had the operator, and funny enough, Kingston's the one looking at the operator now, and Conti without the operator pushes out on a paranoia, gets a couple of kills. EG is suddenly in a really hot spot where you have a very low HP Temperature. You basically are down to 2 players at this point. 9 HP, Recon's gone. Can you really just walk up? You don't even have flashes. This is going to go poorly.
Oh, Temperature with 9 health is able to find that kill on the Jet. Trades 1 back at the very least as Roka hops on the board as well. Very healthy still on the Reyna. A healthy 3v3 to ensue. Everybody from Resonate rotating over. As Roka swaps that plant position. That Nanoswarm is there from Potter. Roka needs to get out of dodge. Can't do it. The plant position will eventually be the downfall of the Reyna. As Potter hops on the board for another Temperature. Just trying to play back, trying to play safe. But collectively, Avril, their health is less than 30.
They got to push through a smoke as well. Nanoswarm's gone. They have to run through the smoke. This is going to feel really bad. EG is spending all the util they have left remaining. And like I said, the HP just isn't there. Sprays can take them down. Kingston's going to go for that spray on 4 HP himself. And at this point, Temperature has just got to run it down. He can't do it. Insky gets the final frag. Will collect the defuse. Ends up being very expensive for Resonate considering the position they were in. What was it, 5v3? And it comes down to 1 player.
Yeah, and a heads-up play by Insky to actually get off the spike there, even though he had Kingston kind of standing on the opposite end of the dark cover to try and hold it down. Temperature managed to find another kill, and it could quite have easily been Insky had he been sticking the spike.
It's like the highest value 9 HP play I've ever seen. Where Temperature gets like, how many kills? 2 kills on 9 HP?
Yeah, that was in almost a third. Very close to clutching that one out. So I don't know if the Nanoswarm actually went off. Had it not gotten shot and Potter got that off, I think that round, you know, it would have been a bit shakier.
It's actually, and as Insky gets to kill the foe here, it did actually go off pretty early.
Okay.
So Potter, she used it almost instantly. I saw Insky took like 2 damage from the Nanoswarm and just didn't commit to the spike after that. The opening kill, though, that Resonate have. And do have a player advantage, but they're pretty spread out at this point. EG will once again lock this down instantly. On a back being played as well, this will be a free sight. And no way for Resonate to counter.
And then run it back. That stings. Just nothing to be found there. All 4 players stacked up. Insky looking to swing. The only member swinging out towards tree is that Nanoswarm. Keeps everybody at bay for just a second. Shots on target as Conti, again, gonna find a frag. Dashes into a cloud versus Potter. Finds a kill onto the imposter. Counterpart down. But what can Roka find here? It's 1, it's 2, it's not 3 as Leak will trade it out. But running down the squad. A 1v1 situation. Temperature been here before, but reaps the same outcome. Leak to clutch it out and Resonate to 6.
Yes, a lot of kills coming through from League, but honestly not a bad feat from EG there as well. Just getting a lot of kills to put Resonate down to 1 member surviving. Very expensive for both squads. EG surely got to start thinking about an eco. I still don't believe they've ecoed for the last 4 rounds in a row where Resonate have been, you know, winning every single round. At this point, EG are even, is this almost a force buy? I mean, you got Potter buying down to 0, pretty much. Foe buying down to 0. This has to be the last round here because everyone is broke after this.
Yeah, and that loss bonus, it's not going to get you. So this was, we kind of take a peek. It was Temperature and Potter who had money, enough credits to buy comfortably in that last round. And the 3 that didn't were the 3 that died during that eco round. I believe it was in round 4 or round 5 for Evil Geniuses. They ended up winning the round, but it was Potter and Temperature to stay alive. So you can kind of see what it does to your squad economically. And although they had rifles coming into that last, they were on light shields, which means that Odin that usually isn't a one-shot headshot is going to do a whole lot more damage, right? If anybody's using Spectres or they have to swap the pistols, light shields just don't feel great. And Evil Genius is kind of in the same boat now. It's a hindered by, it's light shields, it's Spectres. It's a very important round to win here.
Really good news for EG is they can be pretty comfortable that there won't be an operator on the other side. The only thing that got brought forward from the previous round was an Odin. And so, yeah, the Odin's going to be over towards B. It's going to be leak spamming it through, and maybe dodging B is a good idea here. Conti finding a timing play in mid, just once again having the confidence to walk through, rewarded with a freebie. Not too sure about why the Blaze was popped, but just putting that one out.
He's kind of looking to secure the round, and that's a good start. Reset off of Branted. Conti still going to work here. Recon Bolt gonna get the tag onto one. I don't believe on the second of Cloudburst. Kept Conti safe as he finds a third. Now it's all up to Roka here in a 1v2 situation. Found the kill onto Insky. Has the spike in hand. Will get it down as a Recon Bolt comes through, and a shot in the back will secure a 7th round for Resonate.
That's actually clutchable for Roka. He just needed to not plant there. If he goes for a fake plant and has an opportunity where he can get one kill in that 1v2, resets with a Devour, that's a totally winnable clutch, but fortunate for EG because, I mean, Conti actually goes pretty large. He's on 14 kills right now, so it's pretty massive. But, look, I don't think he needed a Blade Storm to make all that happen, but the Blade Storm was pretty flashy despite the right-click miss. That always happens to Jets. Point blank, he just missed the right-click, right? So, typical Jet gameplay.
That's the NA Jet coming out. The Korea Jet gets the ace after pumping the Blade Storm there. And speaking of popping, Hunter's Fury going to come online. Kingston tagged, Kingston taken down. So finally, EG will find themselves with the player advantage early enough in the round. But Conti is still alive. Conti's still a problem. No, Conti goes wides on the shots, and Branted stays alive for a kill with the secondary, and Roka looks to go huge. EG battling back in such a big way. It's all up to Zabota. It's 1v5, make it 1v4. But there it is to close out the half. EG explode there, Avril.
Yeah, and they explode Kingston first. You get past the stage, you get past the wall. There's no more slow orbs to get to deal with. And suddenly you explode in. Like I said, Brandon just walks through, and Conti could have shut that down, but the shots go so wide, Conti could not control that recoil. And so, fortunately for EG, unfortunately for Resonate in that particular round, they're going to get wiped out pretty cleanly. And that actually rescues the half for EG. I think 4 and 8 would have felt pretty uncomfortable. 5 and 7 is a lot more workable now as we head into the second half.
And, I mean, history would tell us that Resonate wins 6 in a row to close us out 13-5. That was the last scoreline. Surely that is not going to be the case this time around. But I am keeping my eyes on that Phoenix. You said it, right? Not having a Jet feels kind of strange. Branted does play the Jet, but instead playing the Phoenix here, and has been kind of having a rough performance. We'll see if that changes. Ooh, as the Recon Bolt gets ping onto 1. Tag through the walls, Kingston, but still healthy enough to push up. Gravity Well going to try and stop a push to the tree room, but they're just going to send it anyways. Foe finds the first, needs to back away. 22 HP in the backup here from Temperatures. Roka goes aggressive, but punished for it as Foe stays alive for another kill. And as they push through tree, they get planted. Resonate have battled back. The 2v2 situation, make it a 1v2 here as Potter tries to get it done. It looked good for a second, but Resonate pull it off.
I mean, that was Foe being really smart about it as well. Foe even uses Conti smoke to get away over towards glass, so that was a pretty tricky situation for Resonate to try and get through. They are going to be able to win that 2v2 over towards the M. They walk into grass, they walk over towards glass, and they'll get it done. And maybe you talk about 6 rounds in a row. Well, here's number 1 checked off the list. They get the pistol, which means they're very likely now to get this anti-eco, which at this point gives them 4 rounds out of the 13 that they need. And whenever you win double pistols in MR12, that's pretty brutal. So EG now have a lot of catch up to do.
It may have cast or cursed him. We'll see if it stays true. 6 in a row, tough to do.
It's
not
my
a
special
team
power.
Yeah. Potter trying to get around there, but Zabota playing that buddy system, making sure that leak stays safe. It's Conti again on the front lines here, pushing into that B site. Finds another frag, And now it's just a matter of where the rest of the frags go here for the side of Resonate, as everybody looks to hop on the board. It's flawless. It's not a team ace, but I think 1 kill shy of that.
So flawless last time it was on. When you look at the last anti-eco in round number 2, also a flawless coming on in. You see previous rounds as well where Resonate have zero fear in terms of just charging into mid, cleaning up the rest of the frags. It's definitely not like super disciplined gameplay where you're just playing percentage. You're Valorant, waiting for EG to come into you with pistols. You're having the full confidence and you know what's happening. You're going to walk into them. So once more, going to second round, no deaths, full economy, pretty safe. And EG, I'm already going to say this is a pretty must-win round because you're looking at round 3.5. You lose this one, Resonate hit double digits, and your economy's broken. So EG finally have rifles versus SMGs. This is their round. It's got to be.
Crucial one here. Alarm bot gonna get triggered. Wall goes up, and I believe Temperature able to shoot that one down with the dark cover. We're gonna be the concealment that Resonate need as Potter just might be first to contact. Spots out Conti, backs away. Now the information is there. The Owl drone as well as a flank comes through. Kingston able to find one, but traded right back. Roka. They get a heal off the back end as well. Roka came into this one with light shield, so pretty big pick up there to find the heal. Potter able to stop Conti from pushing on the site, but you can't say the same about Leak, who looks to get the spike planted, but Roka has other things to say about it. Now Resonate down to their last 2. Evil Geniuses looking to pick up their must-win round, and they've only got one more player to find to do so.
Yeah, Roka's done so much in this round. Yeah, NSG's going to try and make his way in, but Foe will shut it down. Roka, by the way, started out very low in the leaderboard here.
Yep.
He was right at the bottom and was saying, we need to see a little bit more out of the Reyna. As we start going through more and more rounds, Roka's been picking up the frags, 5 out of 6 now over towards the Empress as well. They save most of their guns forward. Potter and Brandon have to rebuy. It doesn't feel great, but they'll be okay for now. Resonate, be their turn to make a buy-up happen. No one's very close to ultimates, so there is a potential here that maybe for Resonate, they can find a timing to, you know, feed Roka a little bit more, who's a player that's really starting to heat up, and you put this guy on an Empress early in the round. I mean, that's going to be EG looking for advantages.
It looks like Resonate. I'm gonna go to the opposite site there of the Reyna as the tag comes through. Potter in a tough spot. Conti able to dash on, and there it is. The wallbang comes through. Kingston finds the first kill. Oh, Temperature through the smoke will fall as well. And I mean, it was just the bonus that EG was able to win out over Resonate. Now that they're on rifles, they're seeming unstoppable. But Roka back at it again here. Could be the savior for this Evil Geniuses squad.
And they got full util as well, so there's plenty of flashes. I believe there's like, what, 4 flashes available between the two of them. Enters there as well. Not having an extra kill to walk in kind of sucks. First target should be Zabota here. They need to isolate this first frag, and it's just not going to happen. A flawless coming through from Resonate on a massive gun round as well. That's a double digits found now. EG. Let's see what kind of money they have remaining. It's pretty poor. Do they bother going for a half buy, or is it just going to be a save? Maybe just upgraded pistols. We're looking over towards Sheriffs. That's really unfortunate, because I think if that B defense, if, you know, Potter trades or Temperature trades or somebody, you have a more of like a 3v4 that's workable, or even a 3v3 that's even better. That is so good for the EG retake, but unfortunately, like 3v5 just was too hard.
And those kills are unfortunate kills as well. Conti push aggressive. Branton finds one, but a 2-for-1 as that kill gets traded out. Potter and Branton now take it off the board. The B site opened up once more. Evil Geniuses, again, in a situation like this, damage is the name of the game. Temperature gets spotted out. Roka looking to swing here. Elevated position for Kingston on top of the wall, watching the flank. The spike goes down. Some extra credits netted. There should be a couple more kills here for Resonate.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, EG, I just got to walk into these rifles. You Kingston on a boosted position. Good shot from Temperature just to do a little bit more. Farming up towards Hunter's Fury. So even dying here means you're 7 out of 8. One more kill will get you the Hunter's Fury. And can't quite hit the headshot. 11-6 now.
It's better already for Evil Geniuses. Obviously, this is not the outcome that they would hope for, but they're able to squeak away another round here in the rematch. And I think the scariest part about this rematch, right, it did go the way of Evil Geniuses last time, but the map pool is not the same, right? We're throwing Haven in there, and that one is kind of a toss-up, and that's the next map. So you want to grab it. If you're going to lose this one, you want to lose given your all and grabbing everything that you can. So your momentum, you have a bit of momentum, a bit better of a mental going into Haven, as this quite possibly could be the last buy here.
Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of situation where this is EG's map pick as well, but historical record says that Resonate win this map, and then we have Breeze as map number 3, which, you know, EG won against Resonate previously. It's that Haven, like you said, that's going to be the X factor here and trying to walk through on towards B. I mean, Recon's here. Brandon, he's just going to get popped up again. That's a really unfortunate place to use the runner back.
Wow, and I think Brandon was hoping that Temperature would be able to get out and trade those kills fast enough, but that was just not the case. One kill was picked up, but it still Resonate. The one-player lead. They have 3 ultimates to work with, and there goes one of them. That lockdown gonna buy so much time here. It's only the Cosmic Divide available for Evil Geniuses, and it's so hard to find a way to get that all down. We do see it splitting that site right down the middle diagonally. 2 players gonna be on one side. Zabota solo on the other. I mean, this is a tough place to be because Foe has to push through it right into, there it is, yeah, right into Leak. That was a very questionable ult there, and Resonate gonna grab a 12th round. Evil Geniuses, they're just gonna be, I mean, they've got pennies to work with here.
I think EG are getting a little bit desperate, and notably so because they're up against the wall right now. Resonate were on 11 rounds. EG know they can't afford to save. They know they have to start getting these rounds. They have to go for it no matter what. Just pop the Cosmic Divide and hope for the best at that stage. They need to try and isolate targets, and they couldn't quite do it. I mean, both players left from EG didn't even quite, I don't think, work together properly to, you know, where we trying to go here? You're trying to flash out B main. There's probably a player hiding up B main. That's where normally Resonate will have one player. So EG gonna pop through very fast. Empress to play the walking through. And that's a double tag as well.
Ooh. And they're just running right into Foe to try and get out of dodge. No, not right into Foe, right into Roka. It's actually Foe who found the kill. Roka is able to find another. Conti on the side, gonna go wide with the blades, and Evil Geniuses look to hang on here. The spike is over towards that B site, and there's only one player to worry about here for Resonate, so they could take this one. They find that kill onto Potter. Nano Swarm, Gravity well. There's the spike down, and now Zabota has a very tall task and will not complete it. Evil Geniuses hold on for their 7th.
There's so much of that round was Temperature. That double tag on the Hunter's Fury coming down into A main, that reveals everybody, and that gives EG the confidence and the knowledge to push through, collect the kills required, and they need to do something aggressive here because they kind of being run over at B, and they actually gambled A. They make the aggressive play over towards A, and they say, look, Resonate haven't hit A very often. This could be the round where they're going A, so we're going to put some aggression on A. Lo and behold, to get the dividends, Resonate try and respond over towards B, and I said Potter needs to go large here. Well, she got the 1 kill required, so she didn't give up the side, and that means that Resonate find no purchase on either position, and Resonate will go back towards B where they found the most success.
A quick rotate, though, from that Reyna to get onto the side. Speaking of, Conti already dashing up, now playing around the stairs. Gun spotted, though, could be pinched. As Roka looks for the first, but the running gun just too strong as they all start to fall. Evil Geniuses down to their last 2. Potter is able to battle back for 1, and NSG sneaks away to stay alive for a moment longer. Swinging the corner, though, and it's going to leave it all down to Foe, who finds one, finds the next, looks for some more, and Foe gets it done! The 4K for the Astra!
No way, dude. This is Resonate just feeding directly in. I was almost thinking about this previously, where I'm just looking at Resonate like, this is quite an aggressive team. They're going for these kills. They didn't need to chase down Foe there. I mean, EG have to come and defuse this. They have for the retake, and Resonate just directly walk into Foe. They got so greedy with that play, and Resonate have had high confidence this entire game, and you can understand why. They've been ahead in kills. They've been ahead every single time. Conti, how many times has Conti just walked to the mid on defense for free? They know that they can play up against these EG guys, and especially when you consider how the round started, which is basically saying that Resonate won all their gun duels. They had that round dead to rights. They won like every single duel that they had up until the point where Foe got 4 kills.
And now it gets scary, right? Sure, Resonate, she's like, okay, we kind of fed that one. We threw that one away. Let's not do that again. But you have to believe that Evil Geniuses just got so much momentum off the back end of that 4K.
They're not going to force Resonate to go for a save or anything just yet. If anything, this will be a blow to Resonate's confidence, which might actually be a good thing for the team because it'll stop them from kind of inting into EG a little bit. That being said, though, I think this kind of like inting into EG playstyle has also worked quite well because you see how they explode onto sides. You see how open B has been, and they're gearing up for a split B play. It's Potter by herself over towards B, and Resonate, if they smell blood, they're going to start running into this one. EG have stacked up really hard on A. They are gambling that this is going to be an A play, and they might be rewarded because the spike is coming up short.
And Branted just can't sneak out those kills. It feels like every time Branted goes down, it's something like that. Just the awkward angles, just the minuscule angles being given up. As that spike rotates over towards B, lockdown going to be used. Conti with just great positioning, able to find another kill, and it's Resonate again with the player lead, make it 2. Broca looks to bring up the rear. They've bought some time. They've stopped the push for now.
30 seconds
Looks
left.
like B still on the docket with another kill for Insky.
It's, again, a situation where Resonate win every single gun duel. Yeah, the lockdown was played. Potter's down, and this is going to be the map over. Resonate 5 versus 1, and they have a res. Make it basically 1v6 here. Foe got a freebie in the previous round with 4 directly walking into him. I don't think that's going to happen again. Resonate, they're not going to go and just try and walk into Foe again.
Cosmic Divide gonna be queued up here. This time gonna cut off that sidewalk position, so trying to isolate a couple of fights if possible. Shock darts, recon bolt, spray through the wall, just about every